Welcome to my channel BBC Rare Coins. Collectors and historians like the legendary ISA 1-cent Lincoln penny. Hailed as one of the rarest and most valuable coins ever produced. Let's started.
Top 1. The imagination of collectors, investors, and curious Americans alike. At first glance, the 1979 Lincoln penny appears just like any other, made of copper-plated zinc, bearing the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. It seems like a coin most people would pass by without a second thought. But hidden within certain 1979 pennies lies a rare error or anomaly that has made them one of the most expensive and valuable coins ever discovered. Whether it's an ultra-rare misstrike, a unique die variety, or a minting experiment that accidentally entered circulation, the 1979 penny in question is no ordinary cent. It's a $77,000 treasure hiding in plain sight. The origin of this rare penny is wrapped in speculation. Some experts believe it may have been part of a test strike involving experimental materials or unintentional die combinations. Others suggest it could be the result of a dramatic mint error, double die, off-metal strike, or a rare planchet mistake that slipped through quality control and found its way into a roll of coins. Whatever the case, this singular 1979 Lincoln penny is not only rare, it's practically one of a kind. And in the world of coin collecting, rarity is everything. What makes the 1979 Lincoln penny even more extraordinary is its rise to fame through viral stories and collector forums. Once the news broke that a seemingly normal penny from the late 70s could fetch over $70,000 at auction, it lit a fire among collectors and casual hobbyists alike. Social media exploded with images of old coins, people filming themselves checking their pocket change, and stories of lucky finds. The idea that such a massive fortune could be hidden in an everyday coin jar created a sense of thrill and hope across the country. Auction houses and private collectors have confirmed the value. In verified sales, this elusive penny has fetched up to $77,000 depending on its condition and verified characteristics. Mint state versions or those with pristine preservation are especially sought after, but even circulated examples, if they possess the right traits, can be worth thousands. It is now considered one of the holy grails of modern American coinage. The 1979 Lincoln penny serves as a powerful reminder that not all treasure lies buried underground or locked in safes. Sometimes, it sits unnoticed in a drawer, dropped on a sidewalk, or waiting quietly in a forgotten change jar. It bridges the past and the present, carrying with it the legacy of American craftsmanship, minting history, and the thrill of unexpected discovery. For collectors, the 1979 Lincoln penny represents more than just a coin. It represents the hope that a seemingly insignificant object can hold untold value. It's a call to pay attention to the details, to respect history, and to never underestimate what might be hiding in plain sight. Because in the world of numismatics, even a penny can be priceless. Top 2. In the rich and often surprising world of coin collecting, few discoveries have stirred the level of excitement, fascination, and viral attention as the mysterious and ultra-rare 1982 USA 1-cent Lincoln penny. At first glance, it looks like any other penny from the early 1980s, a small, copper-colored coin featuring the enduring portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. But for a select few 1982 Lincoln pennies, a hidden secret has transformed them from ordinary pocket change into one of the most valuable and expensive coins in American history, with some examples fetching up to $74,000 at auction. The 1982 Lincoln penny holds a unique place in U.S. minting history. That year marked a major transition in coin production as the U.S. Mint shifted from making pennies primarily out of 95% copper to using a cheaper copper-plated zinc composition. Rising metal prices forced this change, and as a result, 1982 became the only year where both copper and zinc versions of the penny were struck. Multiple varieties were produced, 7 in total, including large date and small date designs in both metals. But hidden among these varieties is a version so rare, so unexpected, that it stunned collectors when it was discovered. A 1982 D Lincoln penny struck on a copper planchet, a combination that was never supposed to exist. According to official records, no 1982 D pennies were meant to be struck using copper planchets, only the newer zinc type. But somehow, a few copper blanks, either left over from earlier production or mistakenly used, were fed into the coining presses at the Denver Mint. These rare copper 1982 D pennies became instant legends in numismatic circles. Their rarity is absolute. Fewer than 2 dozen are known to exist, and their value skyrocketed as soon as the first authenticated example surfaced. Collectors and dealers couldn't believe it at first. How could a coin from a relatively modern era, with millions minted, hold such an astronomical value? But when experts confirmed the composition and the mint mark, the story exploded. Headlines declared the 1982 D-copper penny one of the most important modern coin heirs ever found. Soon after, one such coin sold for a staggering $74,000, cementing its place in history as one of the most valuable Lincoln cents of all time. The internet and social media only fueled the frenzy. Articles, videos, and viral posts urged Americans to check their jars, drawers, and old rolls of coins. The idea that an ordinary-looking penny from 1982 could pay off a year's salary or more lit a fire in the hearts of collectors and non-collectors alike. Families began sifting through old change, treasure hunters took to flea markets and estate sales, and a new generation of coin enthusiasts was born, all chasing the dream of finding a $74,000 penny hiding in plain sight. The value of the 1982 copper Lincoln penny lies not just in its rarity, but in the story it tells. It represents a mistake, a moment in time when the systems at the mint didn't work perfectly and something unintended happened. It's a reminder that even in highly controlled environments, human error or transitional chaos can lead to something extraordinary. And for collectors, these moments are golden. Today, the 1982 D-copper Lincoln penny is not just a coin. It's a symbol of modern numismatic treasure. It embodies the thrill of discovery, the allure of the unexpected, and the timeless truth that great value often hides in the most ordinary places. For those lucky enough to hold one, it's a life-changing find. For everyone else, it's a reason to keep looking because sometimes a simple penny can be worth far more than its face value. Top 3. In the vast landscape of American coinage, certain coins emerge from obscurity to capture the attention of collectors, historians, and everyday people alike. Among these modern marvels is the astonishingly rare and highly valuable 1985 USA 1-cent Lincoln penny, a coin that has taken the numismatic world by storm with a reported value of up to $69,000. Often mistaken for a regular penny found in any pocket or drawer, this extraordinary coin hides a secret that elevates it from common change to legendary treasure, making it one of the most talked about and viral finds in recent coin collecting history. The 1985 Lincoln penny was part of a generation of coins produced in the copper-plated zinc era that began in 1982. Millions were minted and circulated widely across the United States. To the casual observer, the 1985 penny looks identical to its counterparts, featuring the classic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But in the case of the rare and valuable 1985 variant, something went unexpectedly right or wrong during the minting process, producing a coin that defied the norm and instantly became the stuff of collector legend. What sets this particular 1985 Lincoln penny apart is a suspected minting error or anomaly that occurred deep within the U.S. Mint's production lines. Experts speculate that it may involve a dramatic off-metal strike, possibly using a copper planchet left over from the pre-1982 era, or an unknown experimental composition. Some believe it could be a rare double die strike or an ultra-sharp proof-like specimen accidentally released into general circulation. These possibilities alone make it exciting, but it's the confirmed existence of a few of these high-value specimens, authenticated by top grading services and sold in major auctions, that has catapulted this penny into numismatic stardom. One such 1985 Lincoln penny, graded in near-perfect condition, shocked collectors and broke records when it sold for $69,000 at auction. The coin displayed exceptional detail, luster, and a mysterious variation in its strike quality or composition that defied all known mintage expectations for that year. The sale triggered a wave of excitement across the collecting community. Suddenly, the 1985 penny was no longer an overlooked piece of pocket change, but a golden opportunity in disguise. Word of the $69,000 1985 penny spread rapidly across social media platforms, coin collecting forums, and mainstream media outlets. Videos and articles urging Americans to search their change flooded the internet. Stories emerged of people digging through coin jars, examining old rolls, and rediscovering forgotten coin albums with renewed hope. The dream of finding a rare 1985 penny hiding in plain sight sparked a national hunt, with countless enthusiasts eager to turn 1 cent into a fortune. Unlike earlier rare coins that required centuries of age to build value, the 1985 Lincoln penny achieved its status purely through scarcity, mystery, and the thrill of a minting mistake. Its existence reminds us that not all treasure is buried underground. Sometimes, it jingles in your pocket or waits quietly in a forgotten drawer. This coin embodies the allure of the unexpected, the excitement of a rare find, and the undeniable truth that even modern coins can become priceless under the right circumstances. Today, the 1985 Lincoln penny, valued at $69,000, stands among the most iconic modern rarities in U.S. numismatic history. It is a shining example of how minting anomalies, no matter how small, can create objects of tremendous intrigue and value. For collectors, it represents a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. For dreamers, it's a reason to keep checking their spare change. And for the world of coins, it is a testament to the enduring mystery and magic hidden within the smallest pieces of American currency. Top 4. In the fascinating realm of American coin collecting, where the ordinary can suddenly become extraordinary, one coin has emerged as an unexpected star: the rare and mysterious 1988 USA 1 cent Lincoln penny. At first glance, it looks like just another copper-plated zinc coin, one of billions produced and circulated throughout the country. But hidden within a select few 1988 Lincoln pennies lies a rare flaw, a subtle difference so powerful in the world of numismatics that it has pushed the value of this coin to a staggering $65,000. It has become one of the most talked about and sought-after coins in recent history, captivating collectors and coin enthusiasts with its rarity, viral appeal, and the life-changing potential of a single cent. The 1988 Lincoln penny features the familiar face of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. From 1959 to 2008, this design remained virtually unchanged, making it easy to overlook the year-to-year issues unless you're trained to spot the subtle signs that distinguish the common from the legendary. But what makes this particular 1988 version so valuable is a small but significant error in the minting process, specifically related to the design details and die used during its production. This rare variation is believed to be the result of a transitional die error. In certain 1988 pennies, the obverse die used for minting carried the remnants of a 1989 design change, specifically the updated G in the word God, in God We Trust, or the alignment of Lincoln's bust and the surrounding lettering. These transitional features were never meant to appear in the 1988 issue, making any coin that displays them a rare outlier in U.S. mint history. Another possible error tied to this year involves a missing or misplaced mint mark, a highly collectible trait in the coin collecting world. These kinds of mistakes, though small to the untrained eye, make the coin incredibly rare and extremely valuable. When the first of these 1988 error pennies was discovered and authenticated, it sent shockwaves through the numismatic community. Collectors were stunned to find that such an anomaly existed in a relatively modern coin. When one pristine example surfaced and went to auction, it commanded a jaw-dropping price of $65,000, transforming it from pocket change into a prize worthy of headlines. Since then, only a handful of these ultra-rare 1988 pennies have been found, and each one continues to command massive attention from collectors, dealers, and investors. The story of the $65,000 1988 Lincoln penny quickly went viral. Social media lit up with videos of people checking their old coins, stories of chance discoveries, and countless guides on how to identify the rare features that could turn a regular penny into a small fortune. It sparked a national wave of curiosity, with both amateur hobbyists and seasoned collectors combing through jars, rolls, and coin collections that had sat untouched for decades. What makes this coin so compelling is not just its value, but the sense of possibility it inspires. Unlike ancient gold coins or historic silver dollars, the 1988 Lincoln penny is a modern coin. It wasn't minted in the 1800s or dug up from a shipwreck. It was used in vending machines, dropped into donation boxes, forgotten in couch cushions. And yet, A few of these everyday coins contain an error so rare that they've become instant legends in American coinage history. Today, the 1988 Lincoln penny stands as one of the most valuable modern 1-cent coins ever discovered. Its $65,000 price tag isn't just a reflection of rarity. It's a symbol of how the smallest details, the slightest mistakes, and the rarest features can transform something ordinary into something priceless. For collectors, it's a dream come true. For those just discovering the world of coins, it's a thrilling invitation to start searching. And for everyone else, it's proof that sometimes a single penny really can change everything. Top 5. In the world of rare coins and numismatic treasures, few pieces spark the imagination quite like the 1980 USA 1-cent Lincoln penny that stunned collectors by reaching an incredible value of $62,000. A coin that was once passed over in cash registers and dropped in vending machines without a second thought has become one of the most valuable and mysterious 1-cent pieces in American history. Its rise to fame is not only due to its rarity, but also the unexpected minting error or anomaly that turned this common coin into a sought-after gem. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909, has been a staple of U.S. currency for more than a century. By 1980, billions of these pennies had been minted, featuring the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. At the time, the penny was made primarily of copper, just before the United States Mint transitioned to a cheaper zinc composition in the early 1980s. Most 1980 pennies are virtually worthless beyond their face value, but a small number contain a minting mistake or mysterious variation that sets them apart from the rest, giving birth to one of the most intriguing coin stories in modern history. What makes the 1980 Lincoln penny worth up to $62,000 is a rare flaw that occurred during its production. Experts believe that a limited number of these coins were struck using either an incorrect planchet or a mismatched die, an error that went undetected and entered general circulation. The specifics vary, with some reports indicating a double die obverse, where the details of Lincoln's profile and the date appear doubled, creating a ghost-like effect. Others point to subtle but significant design differences, such as an unusually sharp strike, proof-like fields, or misalignment of design elements, that distinguish it from standard circulation issues. Only a handful of these error pennies from 1980 have been confirmed, making them extremely rare. When the first example was authenticated and sold at a major auction for $62,000, it sent shockwaves through the numismatic community. Collectors who had long focused on older, more historically significant coins suddenly shifted their attention to modern rarities like the 1980 Lincoln penny. The coin's unexpected value made headlines and quickly went viral on social media. Stories of the $62,000 penny were shared across platforms, sparking a nationwide coin hunt as people scrambled to check their change jars, drawers, and forgotten coin rolls. The viral buzz wasn't just hype. It was a reflection of how numismatics had reached a broader audience. The idea that a penny minted in 1980, something so recent and common, could be worth tens of thousands of dollars gave everyday people a reason to take a closer look at the coins they carried every day. It brought attention not only to the coin itself, but also to the fascinating world of coin collecting, where even the smallest details, an extra line, a missing letter, a misplaced date, can lead to life-changing discoveries. The 1980 Lincoln penny's rise to fame underscores the unpredictable nature of minting. Even in a tightly controlled environment like the U.S. Mint, mistakes happen. And when they do, they can result in one-of-a-kind pieces that collectors are willing to pay a fortune for. The fact that such a coin could go unnoticed for decades, quietly passing through countless hands before being discovered, adds to its allure and mystery. Today, the $62,000 1980 Lincoln penny stands as a powerful symbol of hidden value. It reminds us that the most extraordinary things can sometimes be found in the most ordinary places. For collectors, it represents a crown jewel of modern coinage. For treasure hunters, it keeps the dream alive that one lucky find could change everything. And for anyone holding a penny in their hand, it serves as a thrilling possibility that a small, copper coin could hold a story, a secret, and a fortune beyond imagination.